Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. I played a few more runs off camera by myself, just kind of playing the game, practicing and having fun with it. So I have, in theory, all of the cards and artifacts unlocked, because I'm level 10 with all of the clans right now. So let's just do a random run. Maybe if we get green, we'll re-roll it, because I've had a lot of green runs lately, I feel. And let's see what we get. I forgot to increase the, what is this? You know what, let's just re-roll again, because we might get the same thing. But I forgot to increase my Covenant rank, because when I play on my own, I go down a Covenant rank, so I do not make additional progress. So let's go up to the max Covenant, and then do a new run. Merchant purge costs cost more. And we just swapped our primary and secondary clans, so that's pretty good. We get 2 immortal trades, Lifesteal 3, Flash Freeze, and Ember Forge. Gain 2 energy per turn, 20 health, 4 capacity, my god. Now, I'm gonna take Monstrous, and here's the thing. Architect is interesting, especially if you architect and put down the Forge. That's a good tank. You can make this a very tanky unit. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Riot White says, I'm confused. I don't know what you're confused about. Because if we give ourselves more capacity, we can make a big frontline tank. If we can give him attack, he'll feed on Gorge. But here's the thing, I'm gonna take Monstrous because I just like Monstrous. I like the fact that you do so much damage early. At the start of battle, summon 4 random units from your deck onto the middle floor. Okay, we're gonna take this. It's too good. It's too good. Although, Jackstrips is really good crowd control. We're gonna take Sketches of Salvation. This is gonna get really weird really fast. But, yeah, you can get more attack, I don't care. But, yeah, I'm thinking maybe we can get this as like a frontline tank unit, although right now it's just gonna be spawned randomly. But it is it's a tank for a couple of units behind him. It's gonna be hard to gorge right now, but I don't know, maybe that's fine. And of course, our secondary clan here is the Stygian Guard, so we're gonna get a lot of spells, spell weakness and stuff. Which I suppose is pretty good. You need healing, so we're gonna do this. You're still dead! So that's a damn shame. Hopefully our second floor can deal with the boss here. I don't know what's gonna happen here. This is a very strange start to the run, but I kinda still like it, I think. You're taking 10. You're not even close to dying. We're not killing anyone. And you're dead. So, you know, I feel very good about my play here so far. This has been top tier Monster Train play. You know? There you go. That's what we can do. I think I screwed it up taking the Sketches of Salvation. We should have taken the Jackstrips. We could have, you know, gotten a lot of kills very easily here. Now, not so much. Are we gonna live? We're gonna live, but that was not good. That was not good at all. Perils of Protection, Atumbra Assault, Immortal Trade. I don't know, Atumbra Assault? I don't know, Crit Builder? I don't know, Alloyed Construct? No, we can't gorge him. Okay, you know what? I have screwed it. I have completely screwed this run. Go back to the main menu. I gotta calm down. I play way too fast in Monster Train, I think. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it down, take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's play a little bit of Monster Train. New run. Umbra, Stygian Guard. Let's do it. And let's talk about a couple of things here. For instance, why do I like Monstrous so much? Well, I don't like Gorge for the Penumbra champion because you can get a very big unit that can hit hard, but you already get that on Monstrous immediately, and the trample is so good at crowd control, I feel like this is good. You can put minions in front to tank damage, you can put morsels out that give lifesteal, and in the late run, like in the 6th, 7th, and 8th boss fight, you're gonna need something that has a lot of health to survive. Glutton does not start with a lot of health, but Monstrous does. So I really like Monstrous as a very early tank damage dealer. And here, I think we could take Hell's Banners. If we summon a lot of morsels, we'll gain a lot of energy. So there you go. Moments like this make me feel better about how much I lose, says Blexmer. Sometimes you just gotta refresh your brain. You gotta say to yourself, you know what? You're not playing the way you should play. You're not playing as if you're playing on your own solo. You gotta play like you're playing to win. So we're gonna play Frozen Lance. We're gonna gain the energy back basically immediately. So there's our energy. You might as well play a couple of morsels. You need 7 Gorge triggers to catch up to Monstrous for the first stage, but not getting the trample is felt hard, I'm sure. Yeah, like, the Gorge takes a long time to actually activate. I also really like this run right now. I like the fact that we have Space Prism. Gem Trove being unplayable is annoying, but we can gain energy and maybe play it. But yeah, I think that... I'll put you up here. I think that the Monstrous is good for the early damage in the floor. Yeah, you can get out of control with gorging, but you can also feed morsels to Penumbra. You don't just feed morsels to the Glutton unit. You know what I mean? Lifesteal? No lifesteal yet. Hopefully we'll get some lifesteal shortly. But there's our minions, there's some more minions, there's another morsel. I guess we should have played this in case we got lifesteal out of it. We didn't. But we have like full floors. We have very full floors right now. We also cannot summon 2 minions, but that's honestly fine. And you're dead. It takes 15 triggers to catch up to the rank 2 Monstrous. And that's the thing. You know, I don't like the fact that it takes so long to get buffed up. Sure, on a long boss fight like the primary boss fights, you can get a lot of, and we're gonna take this because we have a lot of energy. You can have a lot of power on that Gorge, Glutton, Umbra champion, but early, like on your first turn, it's a guaranteed like 150, 100 when you upgrade it 3 times. That's insane. That's insanely valuable. That's good. It's too good. It's too good. I'm gonna take Helical Crystallis here. Titan Sentry, Morsel Maker. It's a lot of energy, but we can actually play this. So I think we take Morsel Maker. I don't like Morsel Maker, I prefer Morsel Master because of the fact that it's cheaper. But we have so much energy, we can afford it. Incant. Apply sap to enemy units. I really like this. We play a lot of spells. We can turn it into a tank, or we can put it right behind our champion. I mean, we could turn it into a large Lodestone Totem if we wanted to. We can make the Morsel Maker real large, but I don't know, I kind of feel like we make the totem large. Did I forget to change the game to Monster Train? All right, I've just changed it. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know. I want to play the Lodestone Totem on the bottom floor with the champion, so it needs to not be big. We could just make the Morsel Maker big, and then put them on a floor and they can feed themselves. We could also make a Train Steward big, but I'd rather just remove them, honestly. Maybe we should just make a morsel maker big and then live longer. Just be like, hey, that's good enough. We could also give this guy armor, but he's... I'm gonna do it. Because they're not doing, this totem's not doing damage, but in the back, they can live longer against sweep units. Enemies appear in each floor. Haste. When I play on my own in Monster Train, I go wicked fast, and it usually costs me. Like, I don't look at the enemy types we're facing. I don't look at the modifiers. I don't look at the boss, and I'm like, what boss were we fighting again? Was this a sweet boss? It ends up being bad. It ends up being real bad. You're doing a lot of damage, but hey, I got minions who can live. So you know what? It's gonna be Penumbra here, killing all the enemies. That's what I like about that trample. It's kind of like having a sweep. I think we do summon the Morsel Maker. Maybe on the second floor, because they'll summon the morsels immediately on the next turn. And then we can Excavation Eruption, deal 20 damage to a random enemy unit 4 times, gain energy. So this will wipe the entire floor. We're gonna let these units get to the top, I think, but I wanna make sure we can kill the loot fairy if they spawn up here. So we're gonna use this here to kill all of them. You're gonna die. I should not have played you. And the loot goblins spawned here, so we're gonna get the kill. Very nice. So we're gonna play... You're dead! But I can probably keep you alive. It's gonna be this. Actually, I don't really care that much about the haste. We need to summon 2 units, so you know what? Oh, you know what? If we put you here and then play 2 spells, you guys are getting sapped. If I play 3 spells, you're getting super sapped. I don't know if I have the energy to play 3 spells. But you're not making it if I do this. I do this, and then I do this. Now you got sap 1. I'm living right now. We can play another spell to take out as much damage as possible, which will be you. Should have summoned the Train Steward at the top and gotten energy back. That's fine. We're only taking 1 damage. And this is what I want. I want the sap so that I can... Where's my freaking space prisms, dude? I want to get the sap out there. At the bottom. That's what I want. We have 7 energy. How did that happen? Alright. This is gonna be a tough one, because we need to survive and also get a lifesteal morsel. And if we don't get a lifesteal morsel, that's fine. We are doing 119 damage, which is pretty freaking sweet. Let's gain a little bit more attack on this. Cast another spell. It's more sap. We're now dealing 123. The thorns are killing us, which is the big thing here. But I mean, we got a morsel maker on the second floor that's gonna kick ass. So the thorns did us in, but we had... What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me. I did not sign up for this. Okay, our Pyre's gonna take some damage. To be fair, we didn't have a targetable spell, but I hate haste so much. Space Prism. I think we need Immortal Trade for the lifesteal. We have energy. Energy is not a problem. Another targetable spell is really good. We have 2 flash freezes, but I'll be honest. We need to be able to hit the backline units to kill them, so I'll take another one. Umbra has very few targetable spells. I mean, we have 1, but it's not targetable. Excavation Eruption doesn't target anything. It's just kind of there. Forge units. I haven't added any units, so I think we're gonna go left path. We'll get a free artifact. Gorge triggers an additional time. I don't have Gorge. This would be really good if we had the Gorger champion. You know, if you get this artifact as your first artifact, yeah, go Gorge, because that's ridiculous, and you could have some cool stuff happen there. But let's just go for Split Anvil, because if we have the energy, we can play all the expensive cards in our hand. And we have nothing that gorges right now anyways. I would have really liked to have made a I would have really liked to have made a spell better here. Get an upgraded version later. You want to just do like... What do you get rid of? A frozen lance? We're going to be icing those from the deck anyways. Do you get rid of a train steward? A shade splitter? You know what? Take a shade splitter for now. Give it back to me later, and I'll remove all the other bad cards from my deck if I can first. That's not a very good option though. I really don't like that cavern event, because the upgrade you get on the card after like 3 fights is like, you get +2 healing, you get +1 ray or revenge on all units. It's not that good. There's significantly better upgrades you could get. Let's summon a whole bunch of units and then play all of our spells. And hope we get lifesteal. Really looking for that lifesteal. Not getting it though. You know what? We could make a super buff train steward. I'm kind of okay with that. Also, let's pay attention. Explosive deals 1 damage to enemy units. Let's keep that in mind. I actually cannot play Gem Trove, which does suck a little bit, but this is exactly what I wanted the Immortal Trade for. Lifesteal on our champion. We'll have Ember Drain for a couple of turns, but I'll be honest with you, I really don't mind. If I play this, you're all dead. I gain 3 energy. This gives me 3 energy? Oh, it gave me 3 energy last turn because I didn't play the units. Oh, that's cool. That's a good little synergy I didn't even think of. So we'll do Frostbite on you. I can't... You know what? We should play Helical Crystals first because we'll be able to play everything. You start there. You hit this. You hit this. We'll put you up here. There's our 3 energy because the Morsel Maker summoning the morsels gave me energy on that turn, and now we have the energy to play everything on this turn. That's a lovely little synergy. I had no idea. We're taking a little bit of damage, but we still have lifesteal, so let's play this here. Hit the boss for another 60. I like it. I like it. Incant here. +1 energy. It doesn't matter where this goes. We'll put it here, I suppose. Might as well Frozen Lance you, put another Train Steward down, get another 3 energy. You know, maybe we shouldn't have played the Train Steward because we would have gotten the energy on this turn. You ever think about that, huh? Plus energy, plus attack. Still not the morsels we're looking for, but, you know, it is what it is. Final wave. Taking 121. Gem Trove is really good, because Gem Trove will allow us to get energy back from the morsels, and it gives us damage shield. We did not get a lifesteal morsel. We haven't gotten a single one, which is unfortunate. But we can do some more damage. We can tank a shot. Now you're dealing 192. And with the energy that we have, we can sap ya. We can sap ya. We can sap ya. You're not quite dead, but you're not making it through the next floor, let's be honest. I have an Atumbra Morsel and a Magma Morsel being summoned by the Morsel Maker, a 2023 Steward. You're toast. That's pretty good. Much better. I like this run right now. Spike of the Stygian, no thank you. Transfer Frostbite, no thank you, and then double it. Blazing Bolts. Purge, so it gets removed forever. Deal 30 damage to the front unit, add a stronger version of this card to your discard. I've never played this card before. I'm gonna take it just to see what it does. And now I gotta think. I think we do take the Shadow Eater here. It's very good AoE, and it heals itself, so it acts as a tank for the Morsel Master. Or Morsel Maker. I mean, there's a Morsel Master, we could take them both. But I think you take Shadow Eater because it's interesting. And I've never really had the opportunity to make Shadow Eater work. We're gonna go Capacity because we're probably gonna upgrade our champion. Energy is not a problem. Draw could be a problem, but we want to remove cards. Do we want to duplicate? We could duplicate Blazing Bolts, Excavation Eruption. I'd rather upgrade the cards first. So let's go right path so we can actually get some upgrades done. We'll dump a Train Steward and a... I mean, Frozen Lance is still playable. Train Stewards are not. But I'll dump a Frozen Lance first. We'll upgrade some spells. Hold over on a big spell is nice. You want Excavation Eruption though, or Gem Trove. I think if you upgrade plus 10 magic power on Excavation Eruption, then it's 30 damage to random enemy unit 4 times. Blazing Bolts is not eligible because it's Purge. But I assume that if you upgrade this card, the upgrades stack with it. So maybe we put the magic power on this, and then we see what it gives us in the future. Like, make it cost -1 more magic power. But I really like Excavation Eruption. It's likely to get kills, it just does a bunch of damage. No, you go Gem Trove. I'm a fool. And you upgrade Gem Trove to make it playable every turn. Let's put the 10 on Excavation Eruption first, and then reroll. Remove Consume, don't care. I think you just do it again. We'll make Blazing Bolts cost 2. No, because again, we can play expensive spells. That's not a problem. I'll upgrade it anyways. I'll spend my money. This is very interesting. I like the, and yeah, I'm just gonna go monstrous here. Although Trample 45-25 is good, but 80-50 is better. I like it, I like it. Armor 15. I mean, the spell that we gave ourselves is 40 damage to a random enemy unit 4 times. I think Armor 15 doesn't matter that much. But we'll see, we'll see. So summon 2 units, get your energy back. Boom. Boom. Don't play your spell down here. We might as well give him the morsel, or we might as well put the morsel down here to block a shot. Although I think I'd rather have the energy next turn. And we can give you armor. You are taking 80 damage, but I think I'd rather give the armor here so you don't gain more armor. We'll put the... You know? Let's put the damage morsels up here so that we can get a kill. I don't know if 8 would be enough. We need 1 spell to do it, but we can play 1 spell up here. That's not a problem. Space Prism, should have played this first. That's okay. Dun, dun, dun. Gotta kill you. Gotta play this to get more morsels so that we can gain the, yo, this will actually get a kill. We gotta play that so we can actually get the energy back. And then with the energy, then you say, okay, we can ice you. You're already dead? Oh, because you're gonna do AoE damage. So if I just put morsels down, you kill everything. Oh, that's wonderful, thank you. So that's 15 damage, plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You're already dead, 10 armor doesn't do anything, so I can kill you like this. You're still dead. Play this, sap him. How is the Magma Morsel not burning his hand? Maybe he's been holding that morsel for so long that he just doesn't have feeling anymore. 2060. I think you... I would really love the energy immediately, but I can't play Excavation Eruption on this turn. It's too expensive. Maybe we should have made it a little bit cheaper. Maybe. But let's... We gain 3 energy back. Let's play Morsel Maker. Shade Splitter. We play another minion, which gives us energy back. We can play Gem Trove. Sap him again. This is the lifesteal I want on my champion. I can't play any more morsels, so we'll put them here. They're gonna be dazed, so what? And I'll play a spell up here just to hopefully ice you on the next turn. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I think I understand what we're doing here. Every turn, we play Gem Trove, we play our morsels, where they function best, we try to kill the minions. You're living. I hate that you're living. We also cannot play units on this floor, so we have to kind of play them down here. You're gonna gain armor, but you're already almost dead. But we don't need to play Gem Trove down there. We can play it there. We can play it here if we want. Let's play it here. It also makes our other spells free thanks to the split anvil. So we have ways of playing cards and getting energy and whatnot. We have a Train Steward coming up. We'll play him at the top. +3 attack, +3 attack. They also do damage on the bottom. So we'll put them there. You'll go here. I really don't want to play spells down here, unless I can do damage with spells. We could just put Frostbite 8 on this guy, which will kill him faster than the armor gain, I think. And then we'll play another morsel. You're already dead. You guys are not dying, but there's not much I can do about that. The Gem Trove literally pays for itself with the morsels you can play. That's why I wanted this holdover, because the morsels with Hell's Banners gives you the energy, and it also makes other spells free, so you can use that 3 energy on anything else that you want. So by playing it, I can play Helical Crystals, Frozen Lance, Shade Splitter, and Train Steward. The only problem right now is that I don't have that 4th energy for Excavation Eruption, and I've already spent 2 upgrades on it, so that was probably not a smart idea. But we'll see. Why are you healing? Because you're living. Play Gem Trove first. Makes everything free. Play crystals. You're still living. Now you're dead. Damage shield will go on Penumbra. They still have lifesteal? No. So the damage shield is important there. Gain energy. I would like energy for the next turn, actually. So we'll put him down, put the Train Steward down, put a Magma Morsel down. We still need more capacity, weirdly enough, but hopefully we'll get there. You don't do damage, so the Pyre's not going to get hit at all. The Train Steward will kill the last remaining enemy on the next turn. And all we have to do is kill their Porcupine. And your backline minions, which are really annoying. But we can also lifesteal you for multiple turns here. Sap all the enemies, now you're taking 376. Play Gem Trove. Play Purge. Play Frozen Lance. Play more lifesteal. Now you're taking 480, 3 more attack. 495 out of 499. You're kidding me. You're dead. Exactly. I can't believe we haven't taken damage yet. Look, here's the thing. When I gorge once, you die. So you know what? What's the upgraded bolts do? Good question. Deal 30 damage to a random enemy unit 2 times. Add a stronger version to your discard pile. So it does double damage now. And it's not just frontline unit. I can't afford to play Excavation Eruption. It's a good card, but I think we made a mistake making the other one have 2 damage upgrades instead of having it cost 3, because I can't play it at 4 unless I have a very specific turn, and I cannot play this along with Gem Trove on the same turn unless we get a 4th energy somehow. Crucible Extension is nice. We do need more capacity, and I said we did, so we'll take that. Incant, apply Frostbite 2 to enemy units. I like all of these. We need another unit. Glacial Seal doesn't do damage, but the Frostbite is good AoE, especially on the lowest level. I kind of feel like doing seals. I kind of feel like maybe it could be pretty good for us. And you might as well keep the card. I mean, I don't really want it back. Restore 2 health to your Pyre reserve. You might as well hold on to it, dude. I do not want 1 Shade Splitter back. And when he gives it back to us again, it's gonna be plus 5 health, I think. So let's upgrade units, I guess. Oh, what, are we really gonna upgrade the totem and the seal? I suppose so. We could buy an artifact. I don't know what artifact we would want. We're gonna get a free artifact here regardless. And I can't really make them large, because if I make them large, they're unplayable. I can make you large. You could be like a massive tank. So let's make you large. And make you better. We'll give you more health because you don't... No, we'll give you health because you're the tank. And we'll see if we can put attack on the Glacial Seal. You know, honestly, I think I'm okay with this. 10 times 2, is it good? No. But it's something. X cost cards get +3 to their value. Incant triggers an additional time. I have Incant. I have 2 seals that incant. That's what we want. We have no X cost cards. But double Incant means double sap whenever I play a spell. That's really good. Deal 2 damage to an enemy unit slay. Your Pyre gets attack or gain gold purge. Give me the gain gold purge. I like not thickening up the deck with a 2 damage spell, even though you can upgrade it, but I rarely seem to have the opportunity to upgrade its damage when I pick it up immediately. 95 health, you regain health when you move up a floor. Look, that's scary. That's very scary. Do you think we could do it? I really don't think we can. The Penumbra Trample boss can almost kill one, so I could just play spells to get the final bit of damage in there. You know, Excavation Eruption could, if I could get the energy for it. Blazing Bolts could. I think we'd try it. These guys don't do a lot of damage, and there's a chance we can kill them going up. I'm doing this understanding that we don't really have the damage, but we might have the damage, and if our Pyre takes damage, kind of whatever. I'm going into this with the full knowledge that this might be a bad idea, but it also might be perfect. So Shadow Eater will go up here. We might as well play this because it actually makes the enemies weaker. We have barely enough capacity to play what we need to play. And we cannot play Excavation Eruption to kill this enemy, so they're going to move up a floor with 76 health that's going to be healed all the way. And there's nothing I can do about that. But if I sap him, he won't do that much. So I'm not really that worried about it, I suppose. Like, here's the thing. Get screwed. Get screwed. We'll play Morsels up here. Play you. Man, this Excavation Eruption is not that good, huh? You're absolutely making it past this floor. Give me another Gem Trove. We're just gonna sap them. Still waiting on my capacity upgrade cards. We'll play a Train Steward at the top, just so we can get our energy back. No, wait, I actually cannot play a Train Steward. I don't have the energy for him. This is a nightmare. I don't have the energy to play anything. All right, I tell you what. I'm just gonna put Morsels up here, and there's my energy, and I'm just gonna play this to play it. So this guy's gonna hit the Pyre. He has 10 attack, it's gonna go to 12 and 14. He's gonna hit us like 4 times. There's not much I can do about it. This isn't gonna kill him. I actually don't want to play Gem Trove anymore. But we might as well play it. We might as well play it down here if we can't kill this guy. The upgraded version does 30 damage to a random enemy unit 4 times, and this is the highest version of the spell. So, you know what? This is actually the same as Excavation Eruption, except you don't get the energy back right now, and it's playable. So there you go. I can't play anything. So the Pyre's gonna take some hits. Took a lot of hits, but we need the Space Prism. We need the capacity to actually play cards. Amusingly enough, I do have a lot of energy this turn to play the 4-cost card I couldn't play before, but oh well. So you have Sweep, but you're taking 325 damage. There's our Glacial Seal. Although you're gonna die literally instantly, so there's no point in playing you at all. We should play other things like Crucible Extension. And Helical Crystals. Helical Crystallis. And a Frozen Lance, because the sap is helping. And you're dead. So we took some damage, we knew we were gonna take damage. Oh well. You know, I ran the risk, but we got an artifact out of it. This is like a frozen card becomes free. That's real bad. We don't freeze any cards. We could freeze a card and make it playable, but I'm just gonna take the gold so we can upgrade a card. Kindle makes cards playable, but I think we just skip it. Void Binding is also interesting. I don't think we need it. And there's our freeze synergy with Cuddle Hex. Can't apply armor 1 to friendly units. We don't need another seal or stone. I think we're good there. I do like adding a frozen card because we can eventually make it playable. So I'm gonna take Cuddle Hex, but this would be an opportunity to actually have that, oh yay. This would be an opportunity to actually have that relic I just got rid of. How was I supposed to know we were getting Cuddle Hex though? All right, I want to continue to upgrade spells. Unless we want to duplicate something, I don't think we need another Excavation Eruption. I think we want to remove Train Stewards. I think we want to upgrade spells. Double stack. Lifesteal 6 is really good if we can freeze this card and play it when we need it. Making a card cheaper. Blazing Bolts is really good. Crucible Extension, also really good. Let's go with the Blazing Bolts. We're gonna be playing that every time it shows up. Let's consume a Frozen Lance, although it's really hard to get through the deck fully. Permafrost. I mean, this is what I wanted. We want to reserve this card. We should have permafrosted this card, and then it gives us health every turn. Made a little bit of a mistake there, but we'll just deal with it. Plus 10 magic power. Helical Crystallis is really good with the magic power. Can't remove a card, but I think we did some good upgrading there. And it's Fel time. Scourge. I hate this version of Fel, but we get a lot of energy. But we also do need to kill the minions on the bottom quickly so they don't add garbage. So, you know, that's what you're for. Because now everything's dying. This will give us a refund. We can play Penance. We might as well put you here. It doesn't matter where you put the energy, dude. And honestly, I'm kind of the opinion that we just stack a little bit of Frostbite on Fel. Okay, we're taking 2 damage. Love it. Blazing Bolts, very good damage against Fel. We're gonna put the Lodestone Totem down. Well, hold on. We can play 2 units. It's gonna be this and this. Then we can play everything. I'm tempted to just ice one of the totems so that if we play units up there, they don't have to bust through the totems. If we do this, we do a lot of damage to Fel, but I think we'll be fine against Fel with what we have. So I think we ice one of you, and then we'll play this here. We do, 60 damage, a whole bunch of sap to Fel, and 15 frostbite, that's pretty good. But I do like getting rid of the garbage up here on the top floor so we can start putting stuff here. I also like getting all of my space prisms, finally, that we're getting them early, so I can play cards. You do not go here, you go here. And can't. 6 sap right now, love it. Damage shield, I'd rather have you have that. Play this. You're not dead, which is surprising, but get another turn of sap. I loved Fel Screams, too bad they nerfed it, it was hilarious. All of the bosses when this game came out had really loud yells when they took damage. I really hope they reduced the sound of all of them, but I don't know if they did. Lifesteal, that goes on you, for sure. Play this. You're all dead, might as well play this down here. More sap. I mean, the second floor is taking no damage. Although you did live to get up to the second floor, so you are doing damage now. We have 6 energy. Unfortunately, we don't have the card that we need to have in order to do a lot of damage. Either of them, really. So give me the extension. I think you're making it up. You're not going to do that much damage to the pyre, though, and you're taking 33 down here, but there's not much I can do. Unless I kill you. If I kill you in front, I can, but I only have 6 damage. So we're gonna play Gem Trove, more sap, more lifesteal. I could put out magma morsels to try to hurt this clipped guardian, maybe? I don't know, it's something. We need the energy back anyways. Playing this won't do anything. Might as well sap you some more. Might as well heal 5. I mean, that's a slow heal. If we can freeze it, it would be better, but we haven't drawn Cuddle Hex yet. There's Cuddle Hex. He's so cuddly. Also, there's our seal. Let's put you down. No, we gotta play Gemtro first. Again, you're taking 33, which is not a lot. I could put the Glacial Seal on the top floor. That way it'll do more damage, but if I put the Glacial Seal down here and incant, it'll do more damage as well. In fact, if we do this, we'll also gain energy back immediately. Okay, I like that. So we'll play Glacial Seal down here. We'll play Cuddle Hex up here. Now we gain energy. Then we do a Gem Trove. We're gonna apply a little bit of Frost to these units. You're gonna have 59 health, which means you will hit the pyre twice, once for 4 and once for 6. So we're gonna take 10 damage. There's not much I can do to prevent that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to stop you from doing that damage. That's fine. Let's give you more health. You might as well do 6 damage. You guys are all dead. Now you're super dead. You're making it up, so honestly, I'm gonna put a little bit more frostbite on you. You're a problem. Hate these cards, man. This is the frozen card I really want to have in my hand, though. Being able to play this right when Fel does her final attack means we'll live and we'll kill her, because it's going to be 6 turns of free attacks on her. So give me the Gem Trove. Oh, hey, look at this, more morsels. Give me a lifesteal. We have 4 damage shield because of the Gem Trove, which is nice. The lifesteal is probably not that necessary now that I think about it, but what else are we doing? Not really that much. We need more energy. Gain 1 energy. Gain 3 attack. You're taking 18. Can I kill you? You're only gonna hit the pyre once if I play a flash freeze, so that's what we're gonna do. And you're gonna hit the pyre for 0, because you don't have an attack next turn. Lovely, perfect. You know what we need? Weirdly enough, card draw, but I don't want to avoid taking capacity considering we're gonna make Penumbra bigger, in all likelihood. By the way, you're taking 907. Now you're dead. And just in case that wasn't enough for you, have this. Well, I mean, we should play the morsels first. Frozen Lance, Flash Freeze, Immortal Trade. That double stack Sap plus Frostbite combo is too good. It's too good. We still have damage shields up too. So right now, the only thing I want is, that's too much. I don't want to fill my hand with morsels I can't play because we don't have capacity for them. Right now, the thing that we want is to get through the deck faster. So thinning out the deck would be nice. A Deep Offering kind of gets us there. But I'm gonna skip, because we won't have the energy to play what we want. But I think we have to take capacity with our champion. And you know what? I think you go card removal. We can upgrade a couple of units. Well, really, it's just the Cuddle Hex. But we need to remove cards, and we can do some more upgrading of spells later, I think. But like the Train Steward has to go. The Frozen Lances have to go. Endless. I think health is good. Then honestly, let's spend to remove more. I wish we could remove even more, but that's okay. And we'll save the rest of our money. But we have to start removing cards. 170, 100. Yes, please. Wretch sounds like it would only be useful if you can somehow only have good morsels like Damage Shield, Lifesteal, and Minor. Spell Shield. Sucks, but we do so much damage that we can kill all the units anyways. It's actually easier than you think, because if you get... There's a card that lets you feed immediately. So what you can do is you can feed on all your morsels, get your morsels back, play them, and have them feed at the end of turn. So you can feed like twice in one turn with a full board. So I think that's what you would want to do. So let's apply Sap. Can't really do too much there, but we'll put some Frostbite on him. And they're all dead! Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna Gem Trove, because we have to. Then we're gonna play 2 units. They might as well be up here. In fact, they have to be up here. We get the energy back, we can play the Shadow Eater. No, we can't, he's too big. Okay, we'll play him up here. I don't think it matters really where you play him, because we can feed him up here. That's not a big deal. And we're actually gonna kill the Loot Goblin because of the fact that he deals damage whenever he gorges. That's lovely. Also, might as well. Do we have Cuddle Hex? No. So nothing's getting frozen. So I kind of just want to like feed you. Da, da. Hey, there's our Excavation Eruption. That's unplayable. Also, we cannot play Glacial Seal down here. We don't have to, though. We could play it on another floor and be, you know, fine with it. Like, we could play it up here if we want. Let's play it behind the Morsel Maker, though. Should have played Gem Trove first. That was a bit silly. Everything's still dead. Oh, you know what? We can play it. We just gotta do it like this. Almost dumb. We can play Excavation Eruption. It's gonna make everything free. Holy crap, we did it. We're not really doing that much with what we have, though. But hey, we played Excavation Eruption somehow. I accidentally stumbled into a good synergy there. Shade Splitter, Reserve. If we can make this the only card on hand, we'll heal every turn. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Gem Trove. We're gonna play Units. We're gonna play this card. We're gonna play this card. We're gonna play this card. And hey, this card's gonna get frozen, and every turn we're gonna heal for 5. No! We don't have Cuddle Hex! I am a fool! Cuddle Hex, how could you? I'll put you there. Again, maybe could have sort of screwed it up, but we're actually gonna be perfectly fine. There's a Gem Trove. Still no lifesteal, by the way. Just putting that out there. But we have lifesteal in Immortal Trade, so we don't really need lifesteal magma morsels and whatnot. Again, we'll be able to get enough enough energy back to play the Gem Trove. Just spread out the morsels a little bit. This guy's he gets pretty tanky. He's very big, but he gets pretty tanky too. I mean, part of that is because he's big. You're taking 889. Now you're dead. Okay. I love this card. I love Immortal Trade, being able to make yourself basically immune to bosses. Gem Trove, good card. Ember Cache, don't need it. Well, I mean, they get added to your discard pile, which I think means it takes too long to get them back. Engine Upgrade is what we want, though. We need energy. Apply Frozen to a card in hand. I actually like this, so we can make a card playable in the future. It's thickening up the deck something fierce, but I still like the card. Now, unfortunately, card removals on the left and spell upgrades are on the right, but I think we still go spell upgrades. There's a lot that I would like to upgrade here. Now I'm thinking, and what would I like to upgrade? All of our spells are kind of dynamite. Maybe we just go card removal? What would we duplicate? Blazing Bolts is a great card. Gem Trove pays for itself. 2 of them don't pay for themselves. Making more cards frozen is nice, so you have a better opportunity to freeze the cards that you want. Engine Upgrade. Having a second one of these so you can have even more energy. But if you draw this before you draw your middle floor units, I guess you could play this on the top floor and still be fine with it. I think we go left for the card removal, even though forging spells and getting a duplication might be nice. I just don't know what we would forge. Our spells are garbage except for the powerful ones that we have. So like, I don't know, maybe, let's go right. Upgrade the spells. Hold over. You know, making a card frozen in hand every turn, kinda nice. Costs you a lot of draw though. A Crucible extension every turn is nice for being able to play capacity. Helical Crystallis every turn is good, but we would rather have one of these other cards be, you know, brought back every turn. Magic Power. Cheaper. I'd like this to be not consumed. Helical Crystallis could, I mean, that's a good holdover target though. It's 70 damage. It's a good holdover target. It's really good. Then let's make I think because this is so important, we'll make it free. Plus 10 magic power, we'll just put on a flash freeze. Double stack is also interesting, but really quickly before we do anything else. Apply frozen to a random card in hand. I like it. Silence is also good, but let's try to go for something better. When you summon your first morsel each turn, draw one card. I like this. So instead of getting certain upgrades, we bought a couple of relics, but I like the relics that we just purchased. Can't remove a card, so our deck is a little thick here, but that's fine. We don't need to make cards cheap. We don't really need to make them consume. I think just making like a Frostbite 16 would be nice. What's our Seraph, by the way? Buff, debuff Seraph. Not ideal, but we can still stack up a lot of sap at the bottom. I don't know, spend our money. And then duplicate a card. What do you duplicate? Blazing Bolt is insanely cheap and insanely good damage. 2 immortal trades. That just wins you the game. So I'm gonna duplicate that. It might be a bit of a low tier play, but 12 turns of lifesteal means that we can do, 200 damage times 12 essentially, before Seraph can even touch us. It makes the sap worthless because we don't need the sap if we have both of those cards in hand. But that's kind of okay to me. So we've already got our sap combo started. We'll get our Gorger out. You're gonna... You know what? You're not gonna hit the pyre. And the only thing we have to consider is that lifesteal... Seraph is gonna remove half of all of our buff and debuff stacks, but if we only play those cards when Seraph is at final wave, Seraph doesn't remove any buffs or debuff stacks. So if we save the cards and play them at the very end on the last turn, we will have 12 turns of lifesteal. If we play them right now, then Seraph might move down and cut them in half. But if we wait, that's ideal. Also, speaking of ideal, this is like perfect. Engine upgrade. We don't need to play any cards on the middle floor anymore. Make the bottom floor have more capacity. Play a Cuddle Hex. All of a sudden, we're getting frozen cards. We're drawing whenever we play morsels. There's our morsels. We're loving life right now. And this is gonna make a whole bunch of stuff free. And by a whole bunch of stuff, I mean everything. So let's draw a card real quick. Oh, okay. Well, I'll put you up here. And there's our frozen immortal trade, one of them. You guys aren't dying, huh? You're doing, like, no damage, but you're gonna take a long time to die. And the good thing about the Umbra is that the bonuses you get from gorging and from feeding on morsels, that does not get removed, because that does not actually count as a buff or a debuff. That's like a stat change, essentially. It's very good. We have 8 energy, excuse me. Put the Glacial Seal down. Everything's dying, so play a spell. We are gonna get Ember Drained. No, we're not, because you actually don't even have an attack anymore. I was gonna say we're gonna get Ember Drained to heck and back, but that's actually not the case. We're not Ember Drained at all. There's our card, Space Prism, I'll take it. Even more sap, I love it. You know what? Save your health. And there's both of our immortal trades. We're never gonna discard these cards, so we love to see them. You know what? Excavation Eruption is playable. Even if it doesn't get a kill, it's gonna make everything else in hand free. And it did get a kill. This gets another kill. This card, we can retain it in order to get free health forever. You're doing no damage. We don't need to worry about it at all. So I'm just gaining a lot of armor on this unit because why not? But I mean, we're gaining a lot of armor. Slowly building up cards in hand that we want to play later. Give me a gem trove. That's the morsel I want. Lifesteal on the hero. Also excavation eruption. Might as well play it. Gave us an energy refund. You might as well play another morsel. Gives you an energy refund. We're going crazy on these morsel plays. I love it. Might as well play the holdover spell. We might as well save some spells though. Like, let's freeze a few cards in hand so we don't draw them, and by not drawing them, we can get through the deck faster. Because right now there's only 14 cards in the draw discard. So I think, we can't play Gem Trove turn 1, unfortunately, but we'll, let's be honest, we're gonna make those guys sapped, so we'll play it here. Does 90 damage. Then we will play a... I don't know. Get this out of my hand. Freeze the dead weight. Maybe that was not a good idea, because now it won't get discarded ever, but maybe that's exactly what I want. Play the Gem Trove. Get a bunch of morsels. We don't need more damage shield on the middle floor. Well, I'll put them up here. We're still taking a slight bit of damage, but, you know, helical. You're good. Play those up there. It can't. Give me more energy. Now we got 4 cards in hand. So maybe we didn't need this Cuddle Hex. He's not really freezing anything of particular value, but here's how easy it is for us to win right now. Oh, you were only doing 855. Now you're doing 2142, and now you're dead. And it's not even the lifesteal, it's kind of the sap. The sap is a little bit ridiculous right now. So here's more sap. Here's more sap. I don't know, let's heal up a little bit. By the way, here's more sap. By the way, here's some frostbite and more sap. Here's more sap. Have some more sap. And you know what, why don't you have some more sap? I really like it when you get sapped. It helps me out a lot. So, I mean, we're not taking any damage because you have 20 turns of sap. And we're doing 174 damage. No attack. It's a shame, Seraph, when you don't get any way of attacking, when you're just sapped. And there we go. It's been done. An Umbra victory. I will say, I think Umbra Melting Remnant is like the hardest of all clan combinations. But at least with the Stygian Guard, you have access to some decent spells. And we actually did get a couple of decent spells that were not Stygian Guard. Excavation Eruption, we should have made it cheaper to make it playable, but we had other spells that we could play to do a bunch of damage. And Shadow Eater with the Gorge damage and the Gorge healing was actually quite nice. It means that this guy, he can be a tank and he has a method of healing himself, which is good. Enemies killed on the first floor, 105. Enemies killed on the first floor? I don't understand that. Anyways, another victory done. We have not done Umbra Awoken, but I mean, that's pretty simple. You just put a tank in the front and you stack regen. But that was a pretty good run. It was the Immortal Trade being frozen and double stack and free. And 12 turns of lifesteal. That means that the boss, as long as you have more than 30 health, Seraph, which is the highest damage dealing boss, can't kill you for 12 turns if you have 2 immortal trades double stacked. So, you know, yeah, you don't want to be Ember Drained on turn 1, but on turn 12, when it doesn't matter and it's revenge, retaliation, whatever it is, you know, attacking until you're dead. You love to see the free cards that give you Ember Drain because they give you such massive benefits. And Immortal Trait is superior to Damage Shield because Damage Shield gets removed 3 times as fast because the boss has 3 attacks. But a decent run, not too many minions, but you don't need too many minions, I feel, as long as you have crowd control. And with our Trample Champion with 170 attack, plus the damage from gorging on Shadow Eater, we kind of do have a little bit of crowd control in this deck. Combine that also with the seals, which frostbite and sap the enemies for a little bit of additional crowd control. So a good run. Well, not the first run, but the second run was pretty good. So for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.